guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. I totally blanked. Today we're gonna be looking at a sunscreen, brand new sunscreen launched from Neutrogena. I have to say Neutrogena is not the brand you would look for if you have darker skin tone. Neutrogena, Physicians Formula, they might have great formulas, but they just don't come out past medium skin tones, to be honest. Even makeup products, right? So yeah, especially makeup products. I'm sorry, itchy nose. But yeah, but I was so glad, I was so happy that I caught this new launch from Neutrogena. It is a sunscreen video. Sunscreen video is a brand new sunscreen, mineral sunscreen launch from Neutrogena, and they have a spectrum of shades. There's definitely fair, there's medium deep, and then there's deep. I was very happy that there was a shade between medium and deep, medium deep, because that's usually where I would lie, like dark, right? Not like all the way at the end of the spectrum, but somewhere in between medium and deep. That's like the darker side. And I'm not sure if there is a shade between fair and medium. I'm sorry, apologize. So I decided to get medium deep and deep. Unfortunately, instead of medium deep, they sent me fair, so I had to return it. So that's really sad, because I really wanted to try medium deep. So anyways, this is $18. So if you've seen my videos before, you guys know I love sunscreens. Sunscreens are my thing. I in fact have a playlist down below. So if you're interested and if you're in the market for sunscreens, especially physical sunscreens, and if you have darker skin tones, you have come to the right place. I have like a big playlist. Grab a snack. It's a very long playlist. You can see what looks like in all different kinds of price range on my skin tone. So stick around for that. I will leave the link down below, the playlist down below. But today, this is a really good brand, Neutrogena in itself, and I was so happy that it come out with a brand new product. And I found this on Dr. Gray's, Dr. Dray, sorry, not Gray, Dr. Dray's channel. I really love her. She is so to the point, and she is witty. All in all, I love her contents. Like, she's so knowledgeable. So yep, she was talking about these, and I thought that I have to get it. So I only have one shade to show you guys. I am wearing this on my skin right now. So yep, without further ado, this retails for $18, and this is a tinted. I got the shade deep, like I said, and broad spectrum SPF 30. It is water resistant, yay for that. And it has a neutral, it says here, neutral undertone for flexible coverage. And it says it has vitamin D, an antioxidant to nourish the skin. And I think the active ingredients is zinc oxide 21.6% and titanium dioxide 3.2%. So it is a broad spectrum, it says here, both UVA and UVB. Oh, by the way, the name of the product is Pure Screen Plus. Pure Screen Plus is the name of the product, mineral UV tint face liquid with vitamin E. So yeah, that's all it is. Let me quickly tell you where this is made, and then we'll head over to just like swatches on the arm, and then you'd see what it looks like on my face as I put it on. Where are you made? This is always a problem for me. It's like so hard to see where it's made. It does have like the list of ingredients here. Let me see, take a look at the actual product. I'm not able to spot where it's made. It is Neutrogena as Johnson & Johnson looks like, but I'm not able to find where it's made, unfortunately. But if I am able to find it, I will put it down below. It doesn't say, wait. Doesn't say. So yep. Oh, and by the way, it says free of parabens, chemical actives, and it is fragrance free. It's a vegan formula and 100% mineral actives plus vitamin E, sorry. So let's go right into the swatching. I know it's like filthy, but what do you want me to say? It is a tinted sunscreen, and I've used it a bunch. And it's like just a tube packaging, and it is not, it doesn't look very nice because it's like covered with tinted sunscreen. So it is like a very sheer product, but it's not runny. You know, I have like runny products where it's just like basically drips all over your on your skin as you put it on, like unicorn tears, you would put it there. So sunscreen tears, it's not runny, it's literally not watery, but it's not, it's, I would say it's not pasty either. You know how a lot of like sunscreens are pasty, like you have to work it into the skin. It's not like that. As you can see, my skin has yellow in it, and this guy is like not exactly a golden tone. To be honest, the deep shade is not really a golden tone, but it doesn't look odd. It doesn't look odd, it doesn't look weird, doesn't look anything different. But yeah, to just tell you a difference, this is my skin and this is the area where I applied it. So yep. So let's head quickly into the demo part, and then we'll like talk all about it at the end. I'll see you guys there. All right guys, let's see what this looks like on my skin right now. As always, I have eye makeup on, but on my skin I have like no makeup, just moisturizer. You can see like acne is just like ripping my skin apart, but it's getting better, but it's not at its best. So yeah, let's get right into it and see what this looks like on my skin. Getting this out, putting it on my skin. You can tell there is like a gray, it's like almost like a khaki shade. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like almost greenish, you know, but it is so sheer and it's almost green grayish. Is that weird? It's so unfortunate I was not able to get the medium deep shade because they sent me the light shade instead. So it's so unfortunate that I couldn't show you guys, but look at that. It's like it is quite sheer. It's not that pasty consistency as I mentioned. It's so sheer that that weird very weird shade kind of like dissipates. The shade kind of like, it's, my skin looks like my skin, right? First when you put it on, it's so weird. It's like, so what, this khaki shade, how is this gonna disappear? I was like, what's gonna happen to my skin? I don't like this shade. And I love that very I think the silicones is really helping that smooth, with the smoothness and with like making it so like absorb into the skin and making it seamless. I think it's really helpful. When I say silicone, it's not that dry slip, it's that nice, I don't know, like very silky silicone, not like that. I hate the dry slip. Not that it's bad, it's just like a personal preference. The dry slip, I don't personally like it. It's like, it's just weird. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I think my skin doesn't look weird. It doesn't look like a greenish shade at all. I don't like to skip even the tiniest part of the face. So even just, see that, even the tiny part, nope, it has to have sunscreen. That's why it kind of like takes a little while for me to put it on. So yeah, so that is the final look of what it looks like. I think it's good. You can still see it's not like complete coverage. As you can see, you can still see that crazy scarring, but otherwise it's not that bad. So maybe after sunscreen, after the sunscreen sets, I would say if you have like acne scars, or if you want some kind of coverage, or just not like like a full-on foundation though. Maybe after putting this on, you can, after it sets, you can just like take a little bit of concealer, like a lightweight concealer, and you can dab it. That's what I would do if I'm using like a tint-free sunscreen. Sometimes I'm like in a mood for a sunscreen that doesn't have tint, but still I have scars that I want to cover. I think my personal favorite is a Fenty's concealer. It's like a very runny concealer actually. So I just like dab after, like I would let the sunscreen set for 30 minutes. That way it kind of it sets and it doesn't like move unless you like rub it or like, you know, use like extreme motions. So yeah, I would just like dab. So just something that I usually do if I'm like not wearing a sunscreen with tint. I just want to put a little bit extra around my mouth because I get hyperpigmentation, and an extra layer or a liberal amount of sunscreen around just this area altogether. There's a lot of hyperpigmentation, so I always like give like an extra love to this area around the mouth, just like this area, this whole area. And that is it. So I'm gonna quickly set my face and we will come back and we'll talk about everything. All right, I am back. I set my face with my favorite powder. Where is she? Laura Geller's baked powder, and this is Balance and Glow Illuminating Foundation in the shade Tan. I used that, and for the face, I used, where's the other one? Orgasm on, oops. I'll be right back. All right, there was a big hullabaloo and I am back. You didn't see it, but there was a lot of things falling down and flying around. I'm sorry. But for the cheeks, I used Nars Orgasm on the Beach. Stunner. What a beautiful palette. On the cheeks, I have the red one. Red. Look at that. It's just like a stain. It looks like a stain. Brilliant, brilliant powders. And I have this shade, this like a golden shade as my highlighter. Look at that. It's so skin-like. Unreal powders. Nars's powders are unreal. You can absolutely just shut your eyes and invest in it. So yeah, that's that. And for the lipstick, I have my new favorite brand, Lisa Eldridge's lipstick. Look at that. Just like epitome of luxury. Just unbelievably, that brushed gold is just like, my heart is skipping a beat. It's like so stunning, and it's just like so glamorous, like very old school glam. And this is in the shade Wonder Wheel. It's like a very sheer, a coral shade. Corals are always a little bit tricky for me. But this guy being like, oh, it's all over the place. Because this is being sheer, I really like it. So yeah, that's what I have. That's a makeup detail. Let's quickly round up this video with this product. I love it. I really love it. It's very sheer. It's very silky. It blends like a dream. It's not that pasty consistency that you have to like rub and work it into your skin. You're able to apply this on your skin, and it just looks really seamless within seconds. And it is tinted and it is waterproof. I can't there's so many positives, and it has vitamin E and antioxidant, which is amazing, incredible for the skin. So everything is amazing. The only downside I would say is the SPF, the broad spectrum SPF is a little bit on the lower side. I wish it was SPF 50. That way it's much stronger and more potent. But yeah, and it doesn't have, it is broad spectrum. It says here both UVA and UVB, and the ingredients also, you see it has zinc, which protects against UVA and UVB, and titanium protects only against UVB. So beware when you buy a product. Check if it has zinc as well, if it's a mineral sunscreen, because titanium only protects against UVB. UVA is the one that goes deep within and creates that irreparable damage to your skin. So you want zinc for sure. So this is broad spectrum, waterproof, the tint was a little bit I don't know, suspicious, but yeah, it didn't really like, there was no downside to it, to be honest. So the only unfortunate thing is I couldn't try out the medium deep. So maybe I'm not planning to get it, to be honest. Maybe after I go through this one, I would get the medium deep and check it out, because this is like more than enough for me. So all in all, a super duper hit. I think this is gonna work for a broad spectrum of deeper skin tones. From my skin tone, it doesn't look crazy. You guys saw once it blended, it didn't look crazy at all. My skin looked like my skin. It didn't look odd, it didn't look creepy, it didn't look ashy. It does have that grayish like tones to it, which kind of like, again, my skin has a lot of yellow in it, and it didn't really clash or anything like that. So yeah, all in all, it's a super duper hit, I would say. Definitely get it for the price, for the great ingredients list, and for the tint, and the fact that it is and it says it's neutral undertone. Maybe that's what it is, that green tone. I'm not sure. I don't really know much about complexion products and the different undertones, to be honest. So maybe that's why it would like help, like, you know, it would like cover a broad spectrum of complexions. So yeah, all in all, it's a super duper hit. I absolutely recommend you try it for the price, especially. It's available on Amazon, so it's like easy access, easy returns if you don't like it as well. So yep, let me know down below in the comment section, what do you guys think? Are you planning to try it out? I would love to hear. If you're new here, definitely come say hi. I would love to meet you. And with that, I will say goodbye and see you guys very soon.